Well, welcome to Octane and Wrenches. This is my first video. Bought a surprise, let's call it that. Bought a 2007 Forester. Got it for pretty cheap, 300 bucks. But besides the fishing there, it's hit here. And of course, I didn't go look at the car before I bought it, and I should have. Oh boy, should have. Everything front of this is bent. So, control arm is bent in there. I don't know if you can see that right there. That nice shiny, that's bent. Fortunately, the subframe doesn't look bent. But it was a glancing hit here, which damaged the fender there. Pushed everything over. And they opened the door, damaging the door and the fender. Boy, this car is a gem. Besides being a biological hazard from all the garbage that was left in it, the door is bent. And I don't know what caused that. I did start it up already. It does run good. Pretty low miles at 188. Radio works. Sounds like poo-poo. This is why it's bio. This stuff stinks. Been here for a minute, obviously. Found a bunch of broken glass in there, and now we got the tape here, residue. This is why you're supposed to go look at cars before you buy them. I broke my number one rule about doing this. Never bid on a car you didn't look at. Well, I didn't look at this one. The side here is pushed in a little bit. That'll be an easy fix. The motor sounds okay. It's got your typical Subaru noise. But everything is bent. And it's going to be fun getting it off the trailer because the tire is shoved up into the back because of the bent control arm. This thing is rough like a $3 bill. Alright, so let's talk what I'm going to do with it. I've already gone to the local pole save yard, found an entire front end for the car, which is going to cost me about 300 bucks. So it's not horrible. Then just some time to put it all back together. I may wrap the car instead of painting it because it'd be cheaper. The way Washington State does the inspection, you have to prove receipt. You have to have receipts for everything. So going on to Craigslist and finding a used car and taking the parts off it isn't the way to do it. Should have this one back on the road relatively quickly, mostly because it's all pretty easy parts, all bolt on. The control arm, that's an easy one. The airbags aren't popped, which is a blessing, which is the real reason I said yes to buying this car. I always go look at cars before I bid, and I didn't, but I knew a Forester with 188,000 miles, it's worth more than the $300 I paid for the car plus fees. So, yeah, if you're looking at cars, make sure you go check them out first. I did not do that. Let me show you a couple other products on. I'm working on a 13 Jetta wagon, waiting for a guy to take it to the body shop to move it over because it got in an accident and got caught right here, and it moved the whole front end, all the rails over. Easy fix. I've got a 2001 Subaru Legacy that I picked up a mild front accident at a tow yard auction. That's going to be, I got to do tie rods, all that sort of stuff on it. Pretty decent little car. And I got a 96 Honda CRV that I put together. This one's got 118,000 miles on it. It was in a front end accident, very mild. It isn't done yet because it isn't lined up properly. I didn't do the core support very good, so I got to redo that. This is a 5-speed car. Really a clean interior. The big holdup is it has an airbag problem. I've got to get that fixed. This is going to go to the shop this coming week to have the airbags addressed because I don't have the computer for that. So that's the 4 cars I've got lined up to get fixed, inspected, and sold. So I'll take you through the inspection process when I get there, show you everything that needs to be done as we go. 2 of these cars have titles, so I don't have to worry about getting inspection. But the Honda there and the Subaru both have to have inspections. Now this thing's been running for a minute. She's pretty quiet. Quieted right on down. Which is what most Subarus do. I did check the oil. The oil's good. The coolant was low. So I'm gonna do a compression check. And if you don't know Subarus, head gaskets are what's called maintenance on these cars. So they have to get done. So I'm gonna do a compression check on it. I'm gonna check the there's a system you can buy or rent from O'Reilly's that tells you there's exhaust gas in the coolant. Usually works pretty good. So I'll show you a couple more projects I've got going on. 60 Beetle that I'm working on for the family. Sorry for the mess. I'm an over-the-road trucker. It has been not so much fun. This is Octane, 2004. Big dog. That's my hardtail custom that I built. The tins are coming off of that this week, and we're going to repaint those. And I'm also working on this beautiful 2004 Big Dog chopper. Problem is, it spun the stator here, and all of this is, there's a spacer right here, and this is all shit that has been welded itself together. Well, welcome to the first video. Talk to you soon.